Okay, what's going on? Imagine it's not as bad as eating a straight pepper.
And whatever you guys want, it's my punishment, so I never have a say in the first place, so you guys...
You always have a say. Every single time. You have to agree to it.
You do have a say because you vetoed so many other suggestions.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you guys want me to do for this particular instance, I will agree to. So if you want me to do the chip, I'll do the chip. If you guys want me to do the pepper, I'll do the pepper. Because I've been so picky in every other area, I'm giving you guys free will on this.
Oh, thank you. Just giving me... You mean free reign?
Yeah.
No, free will, Alan. You have free will.
I will choose free will. All right. Well, good. There you go. So now that he's agreed on a punishment, however we want to take it is how we'll take it. I don't know. Figure it out, right?
I mean, what's worse? What's the...
Well, I think that eating a straight pepper would be worse than eating a chip.
I think so.
That is dusted with the, Plus, the single chip's like $40. I went online.
What?
Yeah, because people hit me up. I'm sure there's more than one company that does it, but there's some company called Pocky, Take the Pocky Challenge or whatever, and they send you a single chip that's shrink wrapped in a cardboard box or whatever. And I went on Amazon and they have them, and they're like $39. Huh?
What if you get it and it's like broken?
Well, I mean, for aesthetic purposes, you'd want it to be a one piece, but imagine it wouldn't lose any of its heat if the chip was broken. Either way, we'll figure it out. Our Polar Blast tubing race happens this Friday night. You have the opportunity, dear customer, to predict which team you think will win. And there's a chance for you to win all the prizes that the winning team gets because the odds are not with any of us on the show that will win. We have a 25% chance of winning. And each one of us with a punishment. So you can go to AlanCoxShow.com. You can use the keyword Polar Blast, and all the information is going to be there for you for that. If you want to join us in here, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007. Either of those will work. You can call anytime, 24 hours a day on the After Hours line. A lot of podcast listeners that can't call live will call the After Hours line, which is 216-986-8903. You can text me, 35192. I feel ridiculous giving people all this information. It's just that I want people to I want to accommodate people however they listen to the show.
Engagement is key.
It's a lot of information.
There's a lot of different ways to engage.
Yeah.
So I get it. There's the live stream. The comments blew up yesterday on the Rush segment that we did. There's like 600 comments on that one.
Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
Announcing that he has advanced lung cancer. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody comment...
All very level-headed comments.
I saw somebody comment, lung cancer announces it has Rush Limbaugh, was one. And again, what I was hoping would not happen, of course happened. A lot of people were like, yay, Rush Limbaugh's sick, And that just... Listen, I don't agree with the guy at all, but that kind of sentiment makes me just feel gross.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So, whatever. But yeah, I imagine that the comments at the live stream were both sides of that Rush Limbaugh coin going at each other.
Yep. Sure was.
There you go. And that's fine.
But again, they kept it
Let
very
them go at each
respectable.
other.
They weren't
sure.
just flying off the handle in any way. Just, I see your point here, but I disagree with you in so many words.
I respectfully disagree, although I
don't know how people have the energy in this day and age to still argue.
Because it doesn't take any energy to argue on your keyboard. It takes
energy.
It takes energy to argue with someone in real time, face to face, because you've got to have things ready, and you've got you got to know.
No, it's
keyboard. It doesn't take any energy.
It takes a ton of energy.
It doesn't, though. Click, 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 send.
It doesn't take physical energy, but it takes mental and it drains you. I have friends that will get into crazy arguments with people on Facebook. I was just talking to a guy yesterday. He's like, I threw my phone across the room because they're arguing about basketball, and this guy just kept calling him a clown instead of looking up the term he was trying to explain to
Threw
him.
his phone across the room
He
because
threw
of
his
something
phone-
that he was
and I'm
triggered
like,
online.
I'm like, dude, this is why I don't ever comment on anything.
You can't survive in
But
real
that's-
life.
But that's precisely my point. These are already people who have got to
This is
have
a good guy. This is a guy.
I'm not saying he's not a good guy. I'm just saying these are people who are easily pushed over the edge,
Clearly.
whether or not they're online.
I don't know if they are though.
Throwing your phone because somebody called you a clown in a basketball conversation.
I'm saying all right. Maybe he's a little sensitive.
Especially
But-
when there's a mute
but
button
there's-
and a block button.
But it's ridiculous to even give that person the energy in the first place to just continually go back and forth and just argue with people and think that you're going to change anybody's mind. Nobody's mind gets changed.
But it also
in the comment
requires
section.
It requires a lack of irony, and it requires a lack of sense of humor to get that worked up about something.
Yeah, I guess. So. I mean, this guy's a comedian, and he did that. So, I guess at times comedians can be sensitive and lack sense of humor, but it's ridiculous. I just don't get that into it. I don't get into Facebook comments. I've seen Mary get into this with people, and just go on and keep trying to get that last comment in, and try and be like, well, that's your point, but my point's this, and you just go back and forth, and nothing changes.
It also requires more free time than I have.
Yes,
I consider
that's also
I
a
consider
thing.
my time to be very valuable. It's limited, and whatever free time I have, I choose to not use it in that way. It's not like I can't get worked up.
Yeah,
of course I can get worked up.
The mental energy it takes. I mean, I get worked up every day when I look online. I look at stuff, but I don't let it stay with me. I see it in that moment. I could process it, and I'm done with it. But people that just comment and comment and comment, and that's all they have, makes me very sad.
You got to breathe in, and then Bill breathes out, right?
That's Alan.
Breathe in your beehole, breathe out your beehole, and then it's all good. All right, good. Fantastic. A lot of people also thought that I was joking with After Dark Marcel yesterday. I was not joking with After Dark Marcel. That was a real caller from New York. I do realize that this company, by the way, this company has people who do fake call-ins to talk shows. Mm-hmm. We've never used those before because, frankly, you don't need to. Why? But, if you're doing some kind of show where you're, like, desperate for a particular opinion and nobody's calling to give you that opinion, this company, they hire people who can do that. But After Dark Marcel, one of my favorite new customers of the show, calling us from Brooklyn. And wherever he was coming from, psychologically, I'm a big fan. And he's After Dark Marcel on Twitter. All right. Sammy Hagar is back on the road with The Circle. This guy has no shortage of bands. This one is him and Michael Anthony. It's Jason Bonham on the drums. Vic Johnson's in there. They're playing Blossom in August with Whitesnake and Night Ranger. If you want to go to that show, I'll get you after the break. 35192 if you want to text for anything else, or get to us at AlanCoxShow.com.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.